it, buddy. Get it, get it.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Carson, and today we're gonna compete in the Tap Cancer Out tournament up in Butner, North Carolina. For today's upcoming matches, I hit the most ridiculous triangle of my career, as well as experience a soul-crushing buggy choke. Trust me, you guys are not gonna want to miss this episode. Okay, so some of the goals I have today, I actually wrote them down on my phone real quick. Oi. Hey.
Okay.
Okay, so for takedowns, I'm looking for like single legs. If I get the collar and sleeve grip though, I'm just gonna pull. That's like my highest percentage move, so obviously I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna try to hit that collar sleeve grip immediately, sitting my ass to the ground. Once I get there, I'm gonna try to shoot the triangle. However, in white belt it worked, in blue belt it's not working so well. So I've been experimenting with daily hiva, reverse daily hiva, and I'll probably transition to that and then go for either the berimbolo or just the back take. We're looking for triangle, obviously, that, the body lock triangle, any other variation of the triangle, and you know, just we'll see what happens. But that's the game plan for today. Hopefully I can pull it off, so let's go.
Feeling good. I know what I want to do, but it's kind of, I know my no-gi game, I have it like pretty set down. My gi game is a little, still working on it, but I got a good idea of what I want to do today, so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna do that.
Guys, so first fight of the day, we're going to be going up against Antonio from True Fight Team. You can see 3 stripes already on his belt, so it appears like we're going up against a more experienced opponent here. But guys, stripes don't matter, stay confident. So we're going to go off, start the match. I'm looking for my collar and sleeve grip. I'm going to get those grips and immediately pull, looking for the triangle. As soon as I pull, he counters with a knee slice, preventing me from the early triangle attack, as well as forcing me to transition to reverse de la Hiva. He's then now going to stuff my outside leg, maintaining a low posture, making the berimbolo more risky to attempt. Instead of necessarily using frames to get him off right here, I threatened the loop choke, warding him off with a threat of a submission, rather than using my frames to create space. So now we're back to collar and sleeve, my preferred guard to play in the gi. I try to use my left leg to off balance him, but he does a good job of leg pummeling over my hook to avoid danger. My source of power in this position comes from my collar grip, allowing me to break his posture and try to attack with him constantly being off balanced. As his hips rise over mine, I try to switch to K-guard. However, as I transition, he sprawls his left leg back, as well as getting a C-grip on my left ankle. This could be proven dangerous, however, I maintained control of his collar. This grip is going to allow me to control him, pulling him into my close guard and not letting him pass. Now in close guard, he makes a mistake that allows me to execute the most beautiful triangle of my whole jiu-jitsu career. The most pivotal moment in this match was when he postured up in my guard with no focused pressure on my hips. This small detail regarding a lack of pressure allowed me to start the hip bump triangle. First I grab the collar tie on the neck, then I'm planting my foot on the ground and shoving my hips into my opponent's stomach. A key factor in this move is throwing your leg across your opponent's shoulder blade, one maximizing the amount of weight on your opponent's post, as well as giving you leverage in order for you to throw your opposite leg over your opponent's neck. Also notice how my hips turn about 180 degrees before I even touch the ground. I'm really confident that was one of the best executed triangles in my career, so I know it's really locked in tight. I'm looking at Diego like, oh hell yeah. So the angle's cut, the underhook is there, I can't see his shoulder. It's only a matter of time before I get the tap. Alright guys, don't go anywhere just yet. In the next match, round 2, we'll be facing Lucas with a crazy buggy choke. You guys are definitely going to want to see that. Now, I've never really been in a deep buggy choke before, so I literally had to figure out how to defend it on the spot. Let's see if I was able to defend it well, or if I'm going to be put to sleep in front of all my family and friends.
First match last year, Tap Cancer Out, hip bump triangle. My most beautiful hip bump triangle. I think I just made a new one, so yeah, it's awesome.
Alright guys, in round 2, the man standing across from me is named Lucas. He trains at a gym called Spangler, which is also located in Apex, North Carolina. The way he holds himself, he looks like he's really experienced, so this is going to be a really tough match. As soon as we lock up, I grab my collar and sleeve grip and immediately pull, same as last time. I have a reverse de la Hiva hook in, and I'm using my collar grip to try to frame, but also be able to control the distance. Out of nowhere, he's going to lock into a straight ankle and fall back. If you guys know me, straight ankles are super dangerous for me, and I need to play perfectly in order to counter this attack. Luckily, the first thing I did was maintain control of his collar. That way when he fell back, I was able to stand up and make sure he can't go belly down using that collar grip. My two objectives to defend is one, getting his left foot off of my hip, and also making sure his inside knee does not go past my chest. He's going to switch his outside leg into a hook and try to extend me over and try to finish the straight ankle, but thankfully I still maintain control of that collar so I can pull myself back down, and then I'm going to block the outside hook from coming back inside. As he tries to switch into a collar and sleep and almost try to shoot the triangle on me, I'm able to stuff the legs and we're going to go into a butterfly position. As he tries to lift and extend me, I'm going to leg pummel over his right leg and then go for a quick knee slice. However, I wasn't able to maintain a close distance and get chest to chest, therefore he's able to get the knee shield back in and extend me away. As I move around his guard to try to secure the pass, he's able to throw up his right leg and block my hip from coming down. We're in triangle territory right now, so I need to make sure I maintain control of his inside leg and my elbow stays in the pocket of his knee. As soon as I feel his hips commit to this side, I start trying to pass in the opposite direction. As I start working my way into side control, he locks up a weird Americana grip and really starts to crank on my left arm. It was honestly genuinely pretty tight, but I was not tapping to that, and I did feel it the next morning. However, I was able to force him to turtle, and then as he rolls, I take side control. And guys, here's where the action really starts. First, he teases me and lets me know what's about to happen, and then, as I put my head inside the pocket of his elbow, he throws up a buggy choke. I'm not that worried at first, but he begins to make it tighter and tighter, and I'm slowly starting to suffocate myself into his gi. So guys, I've never really been in a buggy choke before. You can see me trying to peel him off, but that's just not gonna work. It only gets worse when he figure fours his legs, and now I can really start feeling the pressure. At this point, I've probably spent 30 to 45 seconds in the buggy choke. Legs are figure forward, hands are gable gripped. I'm thinking to myself, is this it? Am I really gonna tap out to the buggy choke? I guess you'll have to find out in part 2. Thank you to everyone who stayed to the end, and I'm sorry to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, but make sure to subscribe to see if I was able to escape the buggy, or if I'll be competing for the bronze medal. Also, if you guys can like the video for me, it really does help grow the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see y'all in the next video.